You are right where you need to be. Welcome. Have you ever stopped to consider how many lives have briefly touched yours? That street vendor who remembered your order after just one visit. The security guard who always offered a genuine good morning. The neighbor who waved from across the street. These fleeting connections, these momentary intersections of lives, they matter more than we realize. And then one day they're gone. You notice it gradually. Something feels different about your morning routine. The coffee shop feels colder somehow. The lobby seems emptier. That familiar face you never truly acknowledged, yet somehow came to expect, has vanished from your daily landscape. Only in their absence do we recognize their presence was a gift. It happens so subtly. The colleague who always had a joke ready on Monday mornings. The delivery person who took extra care with your packages. The elderly woman who complimented your garden every time she walked by. They were more than background characters in your life. They were messengers. What if I told you these people weren't random? What if each person who crosses your path, however briefly, arrives with purpose? I believe these encounters are divine appointments. Every smile exchanged, every door held open, every moment of unexpected kindness. These aren't coincidences. They're carefully orchestrated moments designed to inspire, to teach, to remind us of our shared humanity. Let me share something personal. Years ago, I was at my lowest. I questioned everything about the path I was on. One rainy Wednesday, I ducked into a small, used bookstore to escape the downpour. The owner, a man I'd never met before and haven't seen since, looked at me and said, "You look like you could use this," and handed me a worn copy of a book that would completely transform my perspective. That man appeared in my life for exactly 7 minutes. 7 minutes that altered everything that followed. But here's where it gets interesting, where I want your undivided attention. What if the roles are reversed? What if you are the messenger in someone else's story? Right now, somewhere, someone is thinking about that time you said exactly what they needed to hear. Someone remembers how you smiled at them on their worst day. Someone found courage because you believed in them when no one else did. You might never know it. You might have already fulfilled your purpose in their life and moved on. But you made an impact that continues to ripple outward in ways you cannot see. Think about that. The casual compliment you gave a stranger. The moment you truly listened when someone was struggling. The time you shared your umbrella. These seemingly insignificant actions might have been exactly what someone needed in that moment. So I ask you, if we are all potential messengers in each other's lives, don't we have a sacred responsibility to show up fully, to be present, to offer what we uniquely can? Every day presents new opportunities to be that spark in someone's darkness, that beacon in someone's storm, that voice that says, "You matter, I see you, keep going." And perhaps most profound of all, what if we're in each other's lives right now, in this moment, for a specific purpose? What brought us together for this one moment that we spend together? I believe it wasn't chance. I believe there's something you're meant to receive today. A word, a thought, an inspiration that unlocks something you've been struggling with. And perhaps there's something I'm meant to learn from you. So let me ask you a question that changes everything. What can I do for you today? Here's what I know for certain. Every encounter leaves an imprint. Every interaction plants a seed. The question isn't whether you'll influence the lives around you. It's what kind of influence you'll have. Will you move through your world awake to these possibilities? Will you recognize these divine appointments when they appear? Will you accept the responsibility of being someone else's messenger? Because right now, at this very moment, you stand at a crossroads. You can dismiss this as mere coincidence, our paths crossing today, or you can embrace the possibility that there's something extraordinary happening in these ordinary human connections. The next time you encounter a stranger, remember this: they might be carrying exactly what you need. Or perhaps, just perhaps, you're carrying exactly what they're looking for. The real question isn't who will come into your life tomorrow. The real question is, who needs you to show up in theirs?
Thank you for spending these moments with Yewtree Legacy. When you're ready for more inspiration, we'll be right here. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise.